ChavezzSlovakia, we're back for some more Young Dawn, the Sauce God. I love these dudes' fucking storytelling. You guys have been obsessed with the shit. So have I, so we're back for some more. My high school love affair. My lord, the man just keeps it coming. Make sure you check out his channel. He's got 2 channels up. I don't know if the vlog channel is still posting stuff as frequently, but let's get into it, man. Strong language, unique sense of humor, most likely butts while I'm in.
Have you ever made a mistake because of the feelings you have for another person?
Bro,
if you haven't, I've made enough for the both of us. This is a story telling you about one of the many poor decisions I've made because I caught some feelings, man. Here we go. So this story starts off in my junior year anatomy class in high school, just a few months after moving from Jamaica to America. So on this day, our teacher assigns the class a group project where everyone will have to partner up with one other person.
Yes.
Now, I don't remember if she asked me or I asked her or if the teacher picked our partners for us, but what I do remember is that I somehow ended up in a group with one of the hottest girls I've ever seen. Let's call her Ashley. So Ashley and I get together and start talking about anatomy shit, you know, because God knows that I had not yet acquired the sauce. So I wasn't too confident to try and talk about much else. So fast forward to the end of class, and by then we were cool. She was a cool chick and I was good enough, I guess, at the time. So class is over and it's time for me to walk home because I live like a mile away from school. Well, turned out that Ashley's mom picked her up every day after school from a park that was on the way to my house. So naturally we end up walking together, which again, pretty hot chick, totally fine with me. So this became like our thing. After every anatomy class, I'd walk her to the park and then walk home. And I don't remember.
Official high school dates are the best ones, bro. When you going and they just expect you to be there, that shit be lit, bro. Hold on, we gonna, I gotta switch out my camera. Yeah, those are the best ones, man. I had a couple of those, like with lunch dates in a teacher's classroom. And back when I was dumb and young, you know, I had a girl, we kind of fooled around a little bit, and I remember randomly one month I just stopped showing up. For like a whole month I just did other shit, and I remember I talked to her, she was like heartbroken about it. Like, god damn, unfortunate.
Much of any of our conversations, but I do remember the day she turned to me and said, "So Don, how comes you don't have a girlfriend?" Now I didn't know how to answer that. I was just like, I just don't. You see, I was not a very sought after dude in my early teens.
It's okay.
Like between 12 and 15 were some pretty rough years. But after I moved to America and turned 16, I finally pulled out of that shitty period of puberty and my grown man physique and look started to take form. So I guess that girl started to notice. However, I had zero awareness that my stock had risen at all. I was not seeing what they were seeing. Then she hits me with, "Well, I think that's kind of weird because you're like pretty cute." And I'm just like, what the fuck is happening right now? Is this totally hot girl hitting on me? Oh shit, let's go. So then I was like, thanks. Think you're pretty cute too. And just like that, it was done. We both crossed that line. You know what line I'm talking about. There's like a line when it comes to talking to someone, right? On one side, it's totally platonic, straight friend zone. And then on the other side is where shit can get messy. So I walk her to the park, and before I leave, I hug her goodbye like I usually do. But this time, I gave her a kiss on the cheek. Now, on the East Coast, at least in Florida, that's actually pretty normal for guys to kiss their female friends on the cheek. But this kiss was different.
Bro, no, don't put your lips anywhere near a girl on the West Coast unless y'all already doing stuff.
It's like 2 seconds longer than just a normal goodbye kiss. I basically sent a message, and that message was, next time, I want more than a kiss on the cheek. You feel me? So, fast forward to next time, we're walking to the park, and as we get there, she says, "Hey, I told my mom to pick me up later so that we could work on the group project." So I was like, cool, that's real responsible of you, because we really need to get this project done, like in all seriousness. So I start walking over to a park bench to sit down and take out all my anatomy shit, and then she's like, "We should work on it at your house." So I'm like, come again? She's like, "You live around here, right? Let's just do it at your house." So we went to the crib. We get to my house, empty. We go up to my room and lay out all the anatomy stuff on the floor. So there we are on the carpet talking about anatomy, and it really was pretty much just me explaining everything to her, because I was definitely the smart one. So, you know, I'm trying to explain this shit to her, and then she just puts her head down. So I give her a nudge, and then she nudges me back.
Yeah.
So I give her another nudge, you know, but like more. She gives me one right back. Now, I didn't know much about girls at the time, but let's just say that nature has a way of telling a guy when the moment is right. So I just reach over and hug her like real tight, and then I let her go, and then we're just laying there. And she doesn't say anything. Now, here's what I didn't tell you that I knew at the time. She had a boyfriend. Some guy who graduated from her school like a year back. So he was probably like 19 or 20, and we were both 16. So I'm lying there thinking, God damn it, I'm an idiot. Why would I hug her like that? She has a boyfriend. Now this is all weird, and she's never gonna want to come over, and it's all fucked up. And then the next thing I knew, she was on top of me. So there we are, looking at each other. And then she leans down, and then we kiss. Just real quick. And then everything was still. We were just staring at each other, holding intense eye contact. And then let's just say that the only anatomy we did for the next hour consisted of passionate kissing. And yes, that's all that happened. We made out, and it was amazing. You see, at the time, your boy was still a virgin. So this was like a huge deal, okay? I wasn't even thinking that there was more to be done. And thus begins our high school affair, because she still had a boyfriend. Let's call him Marcus. And he apparently knew people at our school. Although I never saw him, didn't know what he looked like. To me, he was just this imaginary guy that was supposedly her boyfriend. So the only thing that Marcus affected was the fact that we had to hide and make out at school. We had spots that we meet up at during classes and just make out for like 3 minutes and then go back to class. We only had one rule besides not telling anyone, and that was that I wouldn't ask her to leave her boyfriend for me. I mean, could I really get a sweeter deal than that? A hot girl that I was totally into wants to make out with me all the time, and we never have any boyfriend-girlfriend drama. What is this magical world you speak of? But one day, it happened. I walked her to the park, kissed her goodbye, and as I was walking home, an arrow pierces my chest. She got me. I caught the feel. I fell for her, man. Because of course I would. Up until very recently, I was just that kind of guy to you know, just fall hard for girls, and that always fucked me up. So things continued business as usual, making out during school, walking her home, texting all the time, but I slowly started to hate her boyfriend. Eventually, I got right to the place that I promised I wouldn't get to. I tried to get her to break up with her boyfriend, but she said no. She was not gonna leave him. I realized that I was just something fun for her, which was cool at first when she was just something fun for me, but things had changed. Eventually, I had gotten fed up. My heart was starting to break over a girl that was in a relationship. I couldn't deal with that shit, so I cut it off. So by this point, a few people know about us. My cousins that I lived with, my two best friends, Justin and Manny, and this one other Jamaican dude from school, who we'll call Sam, who was at the time a mutual friend to me, my older cousin Ty, and apparently Marcus. So a couple days after Ashley and I break things off, my cousin barges into my room with a worried look on his face. So I'm like, yo, what's up? I had never seen Ty like that. He looks at me and says, he knows. I'm like, what? Who knows what? Marcus. Marcus knows about you, and he's looking for you. At this point in time, it felt like my heart just took a shit in my chest. My face was all hot, my mouth dried up, because by this time, I had gotten to learn a little bit more about Marcus. He was this big black dude, like 6'2", 6'3", built like a football player, and was apparently often caught on the wrong side of the law. Ashley even told me that he drives around with a gun. This was not a dude that I wanted to fuck with.
Dating a 16-year-old when he's 20 makes him a bitch. Just saying.
So there I was, just sitting on the bed, scared out of my mind, because I now had a hit out on me by this thug-ass nigga, and he knew my name.
Is And you're gonna
What's
part
up,
to
fam?
us?
Hope y'all
You
enjoyed watching this.
bastard. No! You're gonna part to us?
As much as I enjoyed making it. I need y'all to do me a huge favor, man. Support your boy by sharing this video. Whether you go to my Twitter and retweet my pinned tweet, or by sharing the link with a friend, or just by shouting me out on Instagram. I need y'all to help me. Both you and I know that my shit is just as good as any other animator out here. And I want to be able to do this full time, but I can't do that until my channel grows a lot more. So help your boy out and spread the word. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as usual. I'm already working on part 2. I love y'all, man. I'll see you again soon.
Word. Oh, this is back from August. I was about to say, I was like, bro. Oh, okay. What's back from in August? Who knows how many subs and stuff he had back in August? Yeah, dude. Make sure you still support the boy though. His shit is fucking lit. I'll see y'all around, ChavezzSlovakia. We'll do part 2 tomorrow. See ya.
Crocs, 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 Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. Wearing Crocs, boy. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. Wearing Crocs, boy. My Crocs are gold. My pops is old. My Crocs got soul. My Crocs are bold. I go to church wearing Crocs. I'm always turned wearing Crocs. My Crocs are great. Your Crocs are lame. With my Crocs, I can cross a lake. Crocs, 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 Crocs.